One of the most common questions I get asked is which supplier should I choose? And a good supplier can be the difference between breaking even and making a ton of money with dropshipping. So you'll want to make sure you choose the right one. So in today's video, I'll be comparing two of the most popular suppliers out there, Wiio and Fulfillman. I've been getting asked to make this video for quite a while, so here it is. We'll talk about the pros and cons of each and which option is right for you and your business. So make sure to pay close attention to this video so you know which supplier to choose. My name's Alex if you're new, and without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Now before we get into these two suppliers, let's give a quick recap of what makes a good supplier. Here's a few things to consider when you're looking for a new supplier for your brand. Number one, you want to make sure these suppliers have low pricing. You want to make sure all pricing is upfront and transparent within your quote. You don't want to get stuck with any hidden postage fees or storage fees or anything like that. And you want to make sure your supplier can get you the lowest cost possible. This includes monthly service fees, storage fees, shipping fees, ordering your product in bulk, and a lot more. But you also want to make sure your suppliers can get you fast shipping. In 2025, you're competing directly with e-commerce giants like Amazon that can oftentimes get the products to their customers in just a day or less. So these days, shipping from AliExpress, where your products take over 30 days to arrive, has to be a thing of the past. So you want to make sure every supplier you work with can get you fast shipping and for a low cost. You should be able to get your products from your warehouses to your customer's address in just a week or less. And my personal supplier that I'll reveal at the end of this video oftentimes gets me 4-day shipping or less from China to the US. And this shipping option is available for any country you want to sell to. It's not just limited to the United States. Besides low pricing and fast shipping, you want to make sure every item you send out is high quality. You need to ensure that your supplier has a good quality control team in place. They need to inspect every item in every package before it's sent out and make sure that it's up to your standards, there's nothing missing or broken. They need to ensure that your logos are on your product and your thank you cards are in the package before they're sent out. And this just ensures that your brand can continue running smoothly. So if your supplier has a poor quality control team in place or none at all, your customer might get damaged and broken items or might not even get their product at all. So to save yourself time and headaches, make sure your supplier has a good quality control team in place. Besides that, your supplier needs to have good communication. They need to be transparent throughout this entire process and keep you up to date when it comes to your brand. You need to know when there's shipping delays or problems with your inventory. You need to make sure their warehouses are always stocked up and that they can meet your customers' demand. Your suppliers should be talking to you on a daily basis, keeping you informed with everything to do with your business. And if they're not, it's time to find a new supplier. So those are the 4 key points you should be looking for in every supplier you might want to work with: low pricing, fast shipping, high quality, and good communication. But you also want to look at what additional services these suppliers can offer. Do they offer branding options like custom packaging, thank you cards, putting your logo on your products? Can they do custom photography for your website and your social media pages, or even shoot videos for your ads? There's many suppliers out there that offer these additional services, and many more that I didn't even mention. So now that you know what to look for in a potential supplier for your dropshipping business, let's talk about our first option, Wiio. So Wiio is a dropshipping supplier that focuses on providing a seamless experience for e-commerce entrepreneurs. They offer a range of services including product sourcing, order fulfillment, and integration with popular e-commerce platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce. Wiio is known for its competitive pricing and user-friendly interface, making it a popular choice for both beginners and experienced dropshippers. So one key benefit of working with Wiio is that they offer global warehousing. They offer warehouses in key regions like the US, Europe, and China to enable faster shipping times with localized delivery options. Like I already mentioned, they automate directly with top platforms like Shopify or WooCommerce, so you can completely automate your order fulfillment. All you have to do is worry about making sales, and Wiio will handle everything else for you. They offer a wide range of products in multiple niches and some additional options like private labeling, product bundling, product video creation, product optimization, and thank you cards. So in other words, they can put your logo on your products and create custom video ads for you. Like most suppliers, they'll buy your products in bulk, store them in their own warehouse. And like we already mentioned, one thing the supplier focuses on is their quality control. They pride themselves in sending out high quality products in a timely manner for your business. They have lists available on their website showing you hot products that are working for other dropshippers, and they even have customized reports that are updated every single quarter that they'll send to you. So that way you know what's working and what's currently in high demand. And this is a great way to find winning products to sell. Because a lot of times these suppliers will offer product research options, because if you can find good products that are working for other dropshippers and start making sales yourself, in return you're bringing them more business. So it's a win-win for both you and your supplier. They give you good products to sell that make you a ton of sales on your store, and then you go ahead and source that product directly through them. And that's the way business relationships should be. So they have an extensive catalog of winning products that you can browse through yourself. They have a ton of different niches and lists like AliExpress Hot or TikTok Hot, Amazon Hot, or just their overall best selling on the platform. You can scroll down, you can see winning products, you can see holiday products. They should update this because this still says Christmas products, but they also have their top 100 as well as recommended products. And you can go ahead and list all of these on your own store with just one click. So overall, they have a very user-friendly platform. This is pretty similar to CJ Dropshipping and other suppliers, where you directly browse their catalog. You can request certain products if you don't find them already. But the good thing about Wiio is that they don't charge subscription fees. So there's no upfront fees. You're only paying for each time you make an order. And all of this will be given within your transparent quote. But now let's talk about some of the cons associated with Wiio. While Wiio does offer faster shipping options, this does come at a much higher cost, especially with international orders. And this can definitely add up for your business in the long run. So make sure you're comparing the cost for all of these suppliers. Everything from shipping, storage, subscription costs if there is one. You need to know every way each one of these suppliers is going to cost your business money, where you can potentially lose money down the line. Now, while they do offer customization options, these are very limited. Many times you'll see an MOQ, so say you have to order 1,000 units of your product to even be able to put your logo on it. And when you're first getting started with dropshipping and you don't have a very high budget, this isn't exactly attainable. So if you want that custom branding approach and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you might want to consider other options. And while Wiio is a smaller fulfillment company, there are many times delays during peak seasons. So during times when there's increased demand, like certain holidays, a lot of times Wiio can't keep up with that and you're gonna see significant delays. And when you're growing and scaling a business, you can't be dealing with this. So overall, slower processing times and shipping times during these periods can be completely avoided by working with a reputable supplier. Certain suppliers prepare for these increases in demand, and they make sure they have the proper staff and logistics to continue their operations. So that way there's no delays or any problems at all. One thing I have seen with Wiio suppliers and have heard from many other dropshippers is that they do have inconsistent product quality. So despite quality control measures, the quality of your products will vary from supplier to supplier. And you need this to stay consistent throughout your business. So when it comes to quality, maybe Wiio isn't the best supplier. And finally, while Wiio does offer customer support, it is very limited and many times they aren't able to actually solve your problem. And as a business owner, this can be very frustrating when issues arise. And that's one of the key issues we talked about is communication. So if your supplier can't communicate directly with you about your business, especially when issues arise, you don't have a good supplier. So all things considered, maybe Wiio isn't the best dropshipping supplier. So let's talk about the alternative, fulfillment, and see if they're actually a better supplier for your business. But first, let's talk about product research, because what good is a supplier if you don't have a winning product to sell? So real quickly, I just want to show you guys how I'm able to find every product I sell on my own stores. And this tool is called Zik Analytics. Zik Analytics is one of the most powerful product research tools on the market. They'll show you the top performing Shopify stores and the top performing products. And both of these lists are updated every single day. So none of these products are saturated. The best part is that you can look up individual products using all this search criteria right here. You can use certain keywords, product types, and you can even sort by a minimum and maximum amount of sales, revenue, as well as the price. I've used this tool to find countless 6- and 7-figure dropshipping products to sell on my own stores. And you can actually get started yourself for just $1. So I'll go ahead and leave a link for Zik Analytics down below in case you're interested. This is by far the best product research tool and the only one you'll ever need. Now let's talk about fulfillment, which it's no secret if you've been following my channel for some time, you know that fulfillment is my personal supplier. I've been using this company for years when I go to build out my own dropshipping businesses, but either way, I'll give you guys the facts and we'll talk about the pros and cons of working with this supplier. Now, fulfillment is a third-party logistics service or a 3PL, meaning unlike other suppliers that actually make their own products, fulfillment will source your products for you and store them in their own warehouses. And like some of the suppliers we've talked about on this channel before, fulfillment doesn't charge you any hidden fees. There's no storage fees, subscription fees, monthly fees, per order transaction fees, nothing. Every cost associated with fulfillment, they'll give you in an upfront quote. So in case you want to work with fulfillment yourself, I'll leave a link for them down below. They'll take you to this page right here where you'll select get a free quote. You'll then fill out a little more information about your brand and the products that you sell, and they'll get back to you right away. And you guys can see for yourselves that fulfillment is one of the cheapest services around, especially for the services that they actually offer. So let's talk about some of those. Fulfillment has many custom branding options available for your brand. They can put your logo on your products or on your packaging, and they can create custom branding options like flyers, thank you cards, gift cards, or any other thing you'll need for your brand. And this is essential to building a brand that stands out in 2025. You always want to push your logo on your products and on your packaging to turn your brand into a household name. Now, besides that, fulfillment actually offers custom photography. They can shoot custom photos and videos of your product to use on your website, in your social media pages, on your ads, or anywhere else you might need them. And it's not just your standard white background. They can do graphic design, hand models, 360 spin videos. They have mannequins, regular models, any type of photography service that you might need, fulfillment can handle. They've shot countless custom photos for my own brands, and these images are so much better than the photos that are provided by your suppliers like AliExpress or Alibaba, and this really just helps you stand out from your competition. But the most important part is that unlike other suppliers, fulfillment won't take advantage of you. It's a win-win situation. They give you fast, effective, and cheap service, which allows you to build and scale your brand, which in turn gives them more business. They'll also give you catalogs and tell you which winning products are working for other brands because they want to see you succeed. The best part about working with fulfillment that I haven't mentioned yet is that they'll assign you your own dedicated account manager. This agent will keep you completely up to date with your brand. They'll communicate with you daily about things like product inventory, demand, shipping costs, shipping options. They'll let you know when more shipping options become available or when you start to run low on your inventory. And like we already talked about, this is essential. So overall, when it comes to the best dropshipping supplier, comparing Wiio versus fulfillment, I will always choose to work with fulfillment. And I have experience with both, and I've heard countless stories about both. And I know firsthand that fulfillment continues to serve their customers better than any other supplier out there. And that's why I recommend them. So if you haven't yet already got a quote from fulfillment, I'll leave a link for them down below. Click that link, get your free quote, and let's continue scaling our brands in 2025. That's everything you need to know about those two suppliers, Wiio and Fulfillment. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've been using Fulfillment for years on my own businesses, and they've been nothing but great. I'll go ahead and leave a link for them down below in case you're interested. And if you found any value in this video, be sure to leave a like, share with others, and subscribe for more. I also have a ton of helpful resources linked for you guys down below. Don't miss out on any of those. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.